So now we'll be doing one numerical based on expenditure method, and here I've written some particulars which we need to find the national income from this method. So this is private final consumption expenditure, this is government final consumption expenditure, net imports opposite of net exports, gross domestic capital formation, it means gross investment, inventory investment, net domestic fixed capital formation, net indirect taxes and profits. So with these particulars we'll be finding the national income. So now we'll be doing the solution, and how to do the solution I'm telling you. Firstly you have to write an answer by expenditure method. By expenditure method you will get what? GDP MP. So write the formula of GDP MP: private final consumption expenditure plus government final consumption expenditure plus gross investment or gross domestic capital formation plus net exports. Net exports means exports minus imports. So this is the formula by which we can find GDP MP by expenditure method. Now we need to plot the values which are given to us in this question. So first, private final consumption expenditure, it was given as 900 crores. Then government final consumption expenditure 400 crores. Just go through the values which were given to you in that particulars. Then gross domestic capital formation. Now if you look at all the particulars given into your question, there was value of gross domestic capital formation also, and the value of its subcategories are also given. The value of inventory investment is given, value of net domestic fixed capital formation is given. So whenever the overall value or the head value is given, so we will not consider the subcategories. You don't get confused. When entire value is given, don't go for the subcategory. So you'll be writing the value of gross domestic capital formation, it is 250. And then another thing, in the question net imports is given, but we want to know the value of net exports. So it is only the reciprocal of the sign, plus minus sign, interchange of the plus minus sign. Net imports is minus net exports, and net exports are minus net import. Because we want to know net exports and we are having net imports, so we will be writing net imports in with a minus sign. So it is 30. So if net imports are 30, net exports minus 30. If net exports is 30, then net imports minus 30. So now you need to solve this thing, this numerical, and you will be getting value 900, 400, 1300, 1550 minus 30. So the value will be rupee 1520 crore. So this is the GDP MP. Now we need to find national income, and national income is NNP FC. So from GDP MP you need to go to NNP FC. So how to find NNP FC from GDP? You have to do some adjustments here. So I'll be writing the adjustments also. If we want to go from gross to net value, so you have to subtract depreciation first. If you want to go from domestic product to net product, so you have to add NFIA or net factor income from abroad, and moving from MP to FC you have to subtract net indirect taxes. So these three adjustments we'll be doing. We'll be finding depreciation, is it available or not, net factor income to abroad, and profits. So it's just see whether they were available in the particulars given or not. So now we need depreciation, NFIA and NIT. So depreciation is not given to us, NFIA is not given to us, and NIT is given to us. But we need to see whether we can find depreciation or NFIA through the values, through the particulars which were given to us or not. So if you will go through the particulars, there was the subcategories of gross domestic capital formation also given. Gross domestic capital formation is gross domestic fixed capital formation plus change in stock, or we can say change in stock, we can write like this also, inventory investment. Okay, so what all was given to you in the question, you have to just see. Inventory investment was given to you. GDFCF was not given to you, instead net domestic fixed capital formation was given to you. So I have told you, whenever net value is given to you, so how can you go to the gross value? What we can do in net value to make it a gross value? We can add depreciation. So we will be writing here plus depreciation plus 50 is equals to GDCF. And simultaneously GDCF is also given to us. This is 250. Now putting value of NDFCF. This is 180 plus depreciation plus 50 equals to 250. Now can we find depreciation? Yes. Add them and then subtract from GDCF. 250 minus 180 plus 50, 230 equals to 20. So this is the depreciation. So now we are having depreciation, NFIA is not given, nor we can find it, and NIT is given. So we'll be finding national income. So now let us find national income. So again I'll be writing the adjustments. We want to find NNPFC, and the adjustments will be done in GDPMP. So minus depreciation for converting gross value to net value, then plus NFIA for making domestic product the national product, and minus NIT for making the market price converted into factor cost. So the gross domestic product was 1520 crores. Then depreciation we have find out 20 crores. NFIA we are not having. It may happen sometimes you are not given the value, so you have to be sure with your concept. If it is given, so you have to add here. If net value, net factor income from abroad is given, plus. If net factor payment to abroad, minus. If not given, then ignore this. NIT. NIT is given to us 100. So minus 100. So 1520 minus 120, it will be 1400 crore. So this is the national income by expenditure method. So now you should know how to do the numerical, and firstly you need to study the concept one again. You should be very much comfortable with all those particulars, with all those things which were there in the concept. You should be very much confident over your application of this method, then only you can do this method correctly. And if something is given, its abbreviate value is given, the subcategory value is given, and the complete value is not given, so how you can find? If gross and net confusion is there, if the confusion regarding adjustment is there, so it should be clear first to find the extract. If you are having any doubt, you can ask me, you can comment, or you can WhatsApp, and I'll be giving you some questions now which you need to solve, and then you need to tell me the answer. Thank you.